Hello, my cross stitch friends. Welcome to my cross stitch channel where we celebrate counted cross stitch, sustainable stitching, and making all the things. This is Luna Moon, and that's Loki Apple, and they love these balls. So hi, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, I'm so happy you came back to talk with me, listen with me, chat with me about counted cross stitch and making all the things. I am sitting in a different room of my house because, well, it's winter. The lighting is difficult at best to film. And yeah, so here we are. My kids are in the other room playing Roadblocks. And I have to be okay with it because I want to talk to all of you about cross stitch. So first, before my pugs knock it over, I wanted to show this. This is a brand new sampler to me. I bought it this last week. I had to run some errands and my car veered over to the thrift store. I ended up buying this and I love it. So I tried to do a search to see what sampler this is and I didn't find anything, but I need to research it more. Hopefully I'll be able to tell you more detail about it. So it was professionally framed. It's not behind glass. It was stitched in 1998, it looks like, or at least dated then. And it's got a really cool like rose motif thing, very 90s colors, but I loved the border. I thought it was so pretty. And it was professionally framed and I bought it and the lady was like, oh, I know. They know me. They see me walking in and they're like, that lady's gonna buy all the cross stitch. And the answer is yes, yes I am. Did you have a good week? It's been cold, hasn't it? It's been very cold. So the pugs are not true fans of cold weather. So hey, if you're new to my channel, I am an American cross stitch designer. I have been cross stitching / designing for under 10 years, but more than 5. Well, yeah. 6 years I've been cross stitching and I've been designing a little bit. So anyway, hi. I have so much to talk about and I'm feeling flustered because I have some big awesome news to share. So without further ado, I'm gonna share my news. I'm going to Nashville Needlework Market for the 2022 Stitching Market Extravaganza. And so with that, I have my Nashville shirt on to show all of you. The story behind this shirt is I bought it about 3 years ago, and I've worn it every year for the opening, the Friday night for Nashville, living vicariously through those that go to Nashville. I have never been. This will be my first time ever. But I love to watch Flosstube videos about Nashville Needlework Market. I started watching them when I was pregnant with my son, and the behind the scenes Facebook lives, as well as Instagram lives and stories about Nashville, and I've wanted to go. And I am so excited that I get to tell you that I'm going. They had Nashville for 2020. It was in March, that first weekend of March, and I wore my shirt and everything. And then but this year, 2021, they did not have Nashville, and rightfully so. So this upcoming year, fingers crossed, people will feel safe to travel and to come out to the Nashville Needlework Market. It is a wholesale cash and carry market, which means it's for businesses, local needlework shops, online needlework retailers to purchase goods. It's not a civilian show or it's not a retail show. So it's just for businesses. And so I'm going. I'm doing this. So this is big news for me. I wanted to share it. I'm nervous, but they say that sometimes you have to do things that make you uncomfortable, get out of your comfort zone, be vulnerable. So here we go. So with that, I have been writing checks, paying for things, and designing and getting ready for this. So with that, I don't have a whole lot to show you as far as personal stitching, except for I was working on this little angel. I was partially finished when I got it, and I'd added stuff I started working more on, and I added this down here. This is on an 18 count Aida fabric, and it's like a cream color, and I'm stitching it with 2 strands of DMC, or at least I think it's DMC floss over 1 Aida box. The person who was stitching this before me with the colors, and then they added 1, 2, 3, 4 the numbers onto this this floss organizer, and it's organized by number. And so I've just been following. So I've got a lot of back stitching to do in like the bottom of her skirt. I don't have an image to show you. Someone helped me find the Google image last year of it, but I didn't print it out. Hi, Loki Pug. Hi. So Loki Apple is still feeling really great since his mouth surgery. As you can see, they're playing with the balls and doing all the things. So yeah, that's my the one project that I can show you. Oh, Nashville! I'm really excited. Hi, I'm back. I had to put the pugs away because they kept barking. So here we go. I got a bunch of books at the library that I've been reading and I'd like to share. And then I got a big box of Stitching Kindness from my friend Karen. Thank you, Karen. She sent this to me several months ago, but I have not had a chance to show all of you the goodies that she sent me. So I'd love to show that to you all if you are interested in seeing that. So, but first I'll do the library books. So I started reading the samplers and tapestry embroideries, and it's out of print. It was printed by Dover, and anyway, it was originally printed in like 1913, and then they reprinted it. And it's been really interesting. And so I've been reading this. So learning more about things, all the things. I started reading Deborah Gale's book on gorgeous wool applique. My last video, Flosstube video, at the end of it, I had shown a walkthrough of Primitive Homespun and Needleworks. She, downtown Frederick, shop specializing in wool applique, and she's got cross stitch and punch needle as well. But I'm really interested in wool applique, so I checked this book out, and it's really awesome. So I like it a lot. Gorgeous wool applique. I also got the Sweet and Simple wool applique, 15 folk art projects to stitch. And I mean, you all know I love the tomatoes, like everyone, the applique here. At first, when I saw this, I thought this was like a Blackbird designs, but it's not. But it has some super cute, and then the fabric there looks like Blackbird design fabric, the printed fabric. So I thought that was pretty cool. There's a compilation of all different projects, and a lot of these had been published in prior books. So this is the Slipper Enlarged Strawberry Pin Keep, and that's actually by Stacey Nash. So that's cool. I think there was a Not Forgotten Farm piece in here. There's a little sparrow pin keep. So cute. So a bunch of really cute little things. Renee Plains. That's super cute. I'd like to learn how to make one of those. And Hand Applique and Machine Quilted by Renee Plains. Let me see if I can find, oh, Lori, yeah. So from the Squash Blossom Table Runner from Not Forgotten Farm. So I thought that was super cute. So again, most of these projects have been published in previous books. Annie Downs, The Bird Song Pillow. So just some really cute little things. So that book, this book I showed you in my channel last year because it had just been released, but I liked it so much, I literally checked it out from the library again. And I remembered I checked it out, but I wanted to check it out again. So this is buttermilk basins, the Christmas at Buttermilk Basin. Everything, it's so precious. Everything is so precious. So no cross stitch, but wool applique and all the goodies. Okay, Jen Daily Stitching for the Seasons. This is 20 quilt projects, scrappy quilts and cozy quilts to welcome you home. So it's cute, cute stuff. This one I have checked out. I had to check it out again because I couldn't help myself. Simply Stitched. This is beautiful embroidery motifs and projects with wool and cotton. Super cute stuff. I really like how this book is put together and styled, and the formatting and the stitching. I'm trying to show like actual pictures, and that like this bee bunting is super cute. I have a new light I'm going to show all of you too. I'm excited. Okay. Handmade Christmas Cheer Festive Holiday Projects to Embroider, Applique, and Quilt by Pat WYS. Wise. I'm sorry, Pat. I'm not very good. I'm a whole language learner. Like my kid, she's in 1st grade. She's reading beautifully, and they're doing phonics and they're doing all that stuff. And she's like, "This, Mom, this is how you do it." And she's like teaching me. And that's okay. I need to learn stuff. Spelling is not my strong suit. Okay, and then this book. This book wins hands down the coolest cover. Let me see if I can get a good image. So this is Vitamin T, Threads and Textiles in Contemporary Art. This book is so cool, but this book cover is mimicked to look like linen, like flax linen that we stitch on. And then it's got holes in it, like holes in the fabric, but it's literally actual like holes in the book cover, but it's to mimic like the sewing and mending. It's taped down so I can't show you, but pretty much the coolest book cover like design. This is really neat. So it's got a bunch of the different contributors all in like contemporary textile art, and it's been neat just kind of like going through and seeing what people are doing, not necessarily in cross stitch, but in textile work in general, and just really interesting things. The use of like industrial cotton string and nails, and like playing with the light and the way the threads, you can make the 3-dimensional sculptures and stuff. I mean, just really cool. So awesome book. And then I wanted to, little needle worker in the news, I'd like to congratulate a couple of the fellow cross stitch designers here in the United States for all of their cool stuff. So I wanted to say congrats to Hello from Liz Matthews. She was just starting her needlework business adventure stuff, like, and when I met her in person in February 2020 at the Stitching Post, and it's really cool to watch her journey and see her and her journey, and then I'm, you know, on my journey. Y'all have been watching me, so it's really neat. She made the cover of Needlework Retailer magazine, so congratulations to you. And then I want to just give a little shout out to my cross stitch friend that I can't wait to meet in real life. That was my cuckoo clock. Stephanie Webb of Lindy Stitches, and I got me a project to stitch. So this is her freebie pattern she released to, you had to be on her newsletter to get, and it's Sugar Plum Dreams, and it's the cutest horse, Clydesdale, and the kitty cats. So this is super cute. So congrats, all the things. Again, this book, super awesome. I'm excited to continue to read that. I showed you my other library books. And then I'd love to show you my stitching goodies. And then I wanted to also do like a little video here to show you my lamp. I love lamp. So we'll do that too. All right. So this is some stitching goodies that I got. Finger puppets. This is actually, it's really cute. I got this from her and I thought it was so cute, all the little things. She sent me some excerpts from magazines that she had taken out. So this is Halloween by Pickle Barrel Designs. I'm trying to see what issue. Just cross stitch October 2020. And flowers and pumpkins, and then owl and bats. Owl and bats. So she pulled this out of the magazine. I thought this was super cute. The Jumping Jacks by Charlotte's Web's Needlework with the little, and you pull the string and so I got that. And she also sent me, I have the full magazine, and I had seen this chart and I thought it was really pretty. And so she sent me this one. It's the Fall Bouquet by Arlene Cohen. She's works by ABC. Then I love birds. Y'all know that, right? I do. I love birds. I want to learn more about birds. Birds. Okay. So, and I really like Kathy Barrick. And so, Daniel, look at that bird. Daniel was stitched on 36 count sand from Picture This Plus using 1 strand of needlepoint silk. And it's all cross stitch and it's so pretty. So this is on my 2-stitch list. Do I start with a horse? I just finished stitching my horse, Island Ponies, which is the 3rd in the Chesapeake Bay Treasure series that I did. So I'm like, should I stitch more little horses? And I love horses. I love horses. Okay. So I also got, she sent me the print out La Grande ABC by Véronique Enchangère. It's not a printout, it's like the actual like paper pattern, but it's on the heavy thing, and it's got like these cute little, the ABC kids, they're really cute. I want to show all the things. Magazine excerpt. The cowboys here. The Horseman banner that was in October 2020 from an 1888 journal. That's pretty cool. And then some more patterns. So this is Bewitched by Pickle Barrel Designs. It's super cute. Came out in 2019. With Thy Needle and Thread. This is really lovely. This is Indigo Lane. I've never stitched anything from her. It's really pretty. Patriotic Poppies. Super pretty. I really like this and the use of felt in the bouquet there. The felt flowers. It gives it some really beautiful dimensionality to it. Jardin Privé, Patchwork de Noël. So Jardin Privé, there's a French designer, a cute. The Drawn Thread, Santa Keeper. It looks like this was a freebie back in the day. It doesn't have a picture for me to show you very well. It's like Santa Keeper. And then Lulu Stitches, the Bluebird sampler. That's super cute. Lulu Stitches. Jardin Privé, Quaker de Noël. I really like this one. And shows an Ultra Idea de Couleur. So another idea for your color change. You want to do a blue and white rather than a red sampler. So that's pretty. That's on my 2-stitch list. All of these are lovely. It's just, you know, you gotta like, which one do you want to stitch first before all the other ones? This is Plum Street Samplers, From My Heart to Your Hand. I really like this. I've seen several people finish this on Instagram, and I think it's just lovely. 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 The Cricket Collection, the little woolen mittens, so cute. So I have in my works in progress is a Cricut collection thing. So I like this. Oh, they're all so cute, the little mittens. So they're made, they're finished as little square pillows, but they're mitten shaped. She sent me a bunch of little like charms and stuff, like the bunny and the moon, and some beads and some really awesome things. I love beads. And lamp. You will see the lamp in a little bit. Heavenly Holidays Twinkle. It's a perforated paper kit angel with the iconic 1990s, 1980s ribbon, and the little ones with the frames. She sent me some really cool, like neat tins for finishing and more of the little Christmas things. And beads, heirloom Santas. I thought he's super cute. St. Nicholas, another perforated paper kit, another angel, and she's got plaid wings. So these came out, they were the Vilmar Crafts group out of Willow Grove, Pennsylvania. And I don't see a date. Heavenly Holidays. Astor Place, Noelle. She's a little ice skater. My kids keep asking to go ice skating, and apparently there's an ice skating rink in Frederick. But safety reasons, and they're still young, and like maybe one day we'll go ice skating. I have never been ice skating in my whole entire life. I know. Maybe one day. So Season's Greetings, another Astor Place. And this is super cute. I like the gingerbread house. Oh, they're really cute. A little nutcracker. This is Elizabeth's Needlework Designs Antique Christmas Sampler. I like, it's got like the candelabra. That's a really pretty sampler. This is 2017, Elizabeth's Designs, elizabethsdesigns.com. And then she sent me some fabric. And these are, I want to say this is like a 7 count, but I never stitched with this before. So I got a lot to learn. So this is just some of the stuff she sent me. I will show you more later. She sent me a bunch of fabric and stuff. So I really got to get on my own personal stitching. I think I'm at the point where I need to ask for help. I have one fantastic model stitcher. Her name is Deborah. Hi, Deborah. I don't know if she watches my channel. And she's lovely, and she stitched the model for Blue Heron. That's the second in my series that came out. And she stitched 2 other models for me that will be released in 2022. Yeah, so she's lovely, but I think I'm at the point where I need to ask for model stitchers because I haven't been doing any personal stitching, so then I don't have anything to show you on videos, and then I feel like I'm doing a disservice. So I need to figure that out. So there, I'm expressing my need for help and showing on camera that I am vulnerable. So yeah, so those are some of the goodies, and I want to show you this light, and I showed you my Save the Stitches and my little sloth here. I love sloths. I got this little guy. He's like a little he's got a firm base, and he's really cute. So with that, I will say adieu, and I want to show you this light. So we'll do a little light video. Okay. Take care. Much love. Hello and welcome to my video. I want to show you this new light I got. I'm going to move my camera to show you. So this is my brand new light. It's called a BenQ light. The company is out of Taiwan, and they reached out to me to see if I would like to try out their new light for needlework. So originally they designed this light for like reading and stuff. Here, I'm moving it over, and it's really cool. And they're looking at seeing if crafters, cross stitchers and stuff, would be interested in using this light. And let me tell you, the answer is yes. Okay, so they did send me this product in exchange for a review, okay? But oh my gosh, I love this lamp. I love lamp. So let's talk about this a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. Let me see. All right, so first off, I did assemble this lamp, and it's got like this super heavy base. So, and it moves up and down, and then it has a swivel here, and then it's got like a ball, the ball joint here to move. And then you can do two different types of color. Like you have the blue light and then the yellow light, the white light. So you can oscillate between and like raise and lower. And so I have my white Aida fabric here, and we're gonna do some, I'll show you some close-up stitching, but I just wanna show you so I can touch it on. Here, let me push it, let me pull it down so you can see. Okay, so here's my white Aida fabric. So I touch it to turn it on. Da, 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 da. So it's really bright. And so I can adjust the tone here. It's going like really yellow. And then I can push this down and make it so that this like green button comes on. And then, so I have one color, and then I can press it so that turns it off, touch it, turn it back on. I can adjust it from here again. That's going really yellow and like really blue. I can hit it to warm, and it goes, it's really cool. I'm blown away. Like, I love this lamp, and my husband was like asking me about it, and he wants one. I'm like, no, this is my lamp. So I'm gonna move this and show you a little bit here. So, okay, here we go. I am wearing my Nashville shirt. I bought this shirt back in 2017, 2018, and I've worn it watching the Nashville needlework, like the Flosstubes and the social media, all that good stuff. And I have always wanted to go to Nashville, and now it is a reality. So I am super excited about that. So here, I want to show you some stitches. I have just a blanket on. Usually I have like a white blanket, or I'll put like a white piece of fabric or something down so that I can see really well. So here I have, you can adjust it so it goes, I'm moving it into really into the yellow. And you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and adjust my camera and then show you some more. Okay, so I wanna show, I have it on like a really yellow light right now. And then I can adjust it here, like went really blue. So I can adjust the lighting tone and what that looks like. And then again, I can just hit and it turns it off. As you can see, I have other lights on in my room. So it's not going completely black, but here it going into that yellow light. There's the blue. So I'm gonna just do some stitches and show you how well lit this is. So I'm gonna start off with a modified pin stitch. So I have my floss, and this is just 2 strands here. This is a basic 14 count Aida. I'm just grabbing the corner here, and we'll just start. I have no plan other than to show you me stitching with this lamp and showing you how this works. So ideally, I would be stitching right now with a size 24 tapestry needle, but right now I'm using a size 26 tapestry needle, which is fine. Again, a 24 would be better. So what I did is I did a hole in the back through that center hole here. So the Ada, it comes in a square, so I went up through the middle, up into the top right corner, and then through the bottom left. And then I'm going to take that bottom left down and through back into the center and just do like a nice, a little loose little tug. As you can see, I have the end here that I need to clip. So I'm going to go down in the bottom right and then up and over into the top left. And that is going to be my first square that I've done. So we'll just do a couple of stitches. I have this light on bright and down, and I am really happy. Okay, so this lamp was super easy to put together. The base is super heavy, so I felt comfortable that it's got a nice counterweight to it. You know what, before I forget, let me go ahead and clip this end. As you can see, I did not give myself a 3-inch margin. I did not... this is not properly prepped. I just want to show you the stitching here. Okay, so I did test this lamp to see the metal, if it could have, like, if you could attach your needle minders to it. And it can around the, like, the bolts. I'll show that in a little bit. So I'm gonna go across here and then back to finish. So to show you, I'm doing one leg and then I'll go back the other way to complete the leg. So here, this is going back here. Now this is called stitching in hand. And the method that I'm using right now is called counted cross stitch. And this is a Luna pug. Hi. Let's show if you wanted to do when you're stitching and you want to complete each stitch one at a time. So here, we'll go from the bottom here and say I want to go down, let's go down like 5 down here. So I'm going to go up in the top right, down in the lower right, up in the top left, and then I'm not going to go down in the lower left. I'm going to go down this next box here. So can you see that I'm skipping that bot? I'm going down, and now I'm ready to start this next stitch. So this next one is going to go up in the top right, down in the bottom left, up in the top left, and then we're not going down in that same box. We're skipping that and going down there. So we're going to do a couple of those, and then we'll finish this box and I'll show you. Let's go across this row here, and we'll complete each square as we go, each Ada box. And then I'm just letting my needle go and do a little dangle so it doesn't get all tied up. So I'm going to go up in the top right, down in the bottom right. I'm going to go up in the top left and then back down through this stitch. So up and back down. And that's going to complete that single X. So again, up in the top right, down in the bottom right, up in the top left, and then bring it back through down the bottom right. Okay. Well, I am really happy with this light. I can adjust up and down. It's really awesome. Okay, let's finish this box square, and then I'm going to show you the light a little bit more. Okay, So here, if I want to start stitching and I want to go up, what I'm going to do here, this can seem a little tricky. So here, I want to make sure you can see this. So I'm gonna okay, so I could do this where I've completed one X and then come up, but that can take a bit and it's cumbersome, so then I would go down. So, but this is one way of doing it. The other way of doing it, here, I gotta come over to this other side to show. Here, I'm skipping a stitch to show this. So I'm gonna go the bottom, I'm gonna go up to the top right, over to the top left, here. Then I'm gonna go down in the bottom right, back up in the top left. So that to go up the ladder here. So it's bottom left, top right, top left. Gonna like lasso it around, then bring it back down in the bottom right, and then back up in the top left. So here we go again, bottom left. We're gonna go up, we're crossing over here, top right, over to top left, pulling it through, and then I like to think that I'm like lassoing around, down in the bottom, back up in the top. All right, so here, we're gonna finish this off, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish the stitch here on the right, and then I'm gonna come back and finish this stitch over here onto the left. So we're gonna go here. Now I'm gonna go up in this top left, and then I'm gonna come back down into this bottom, or into this bottom corner to start this other stitch. So I'm here, and now I can go up and down, and then up in the top and down. All right, now I'm gonna finish my stitch. I know I didn't quite make a box, but we made a, you know, Art Deco G, or a nice little curly cube. So I'm gonna finish this. I'm just gonna tuck my threads under here. Don't know how that happened. Okay. Here we go. And then super close, and I'm gonna just trim. And there we go. That's a short example of how I stitch in hand. We got the manual, and then it's got the tool here we're gonna use. The quick start guide, how to assemble, how to install. Awesome. So I've got this here. So let's see what we got. Cool. All right. So this, oh, and it's heavy. I mean, this weighs, I would say this weighs a good 8 to 10 pounds here just by itself. And it even has a little thing saying, hey, don't drop it on your foot, because I mean, it is heavy. I'm going to attach, it's showing me that I attach it here. So I'm gonna pull this piece. Let me get all the pieces out. My hex L ring here. So I'm gonna set the base down because it is, oh, it's heavy. Okay, so I have the base. I have, oh wow, and this is all one piece here. Okay, nice. Okay, so here it's all one piece. So I'm gonna move this styrofoam out of the way. Here's what this looks like, and it's got this protective plastic on it. So I'm gonna take the protective plastic off. I really like this cord. It's really nice. It's got that protective cording. around it. So we've got that. Here's the lamp part here. Oh, this is so pretty. It's designed really well so that it's got like a brushed metal finish here, like really neat, and then it's got the really nice shiny, the screw, and this piece, it's already in place here. So it looks like I slide this in, this back piece here. Okay, move this over, slide this down. Okay, I'm gonna set this all the way down. Okay. All the way down. I'm moving this because it's really heavy. I'm moving it over, and then I'm going to use this here. Yep. So that is nice and tight. There. That down. Look at this. So it swivels. Look at that. It swivels here. It's got a ball joint. Wow. And then this swivels and comes all the way up. Wow. And then it can come this way. Nice. And then here, I'm bending it back just to show that it can move in the counterweight. It's really neat. And then here's the lighting. So that's so cool. Connect the power cord to the power adapter. Okay, so I'm in the United States, so it's got the power adapter for the United States here. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug that in. And now I can go plug it into my outlet, so I'm gonna go do that.